All right, so this video right here is going to be just covering the books that you should be reading, um, and the books that are going to most help you out in your everyday life, and especially with your entrepreneurial business. Okay. The first book is by Grant Cardone. It's called the 10 times rule, or the 10x rule, whatever you want to call it. This book is pretty awesome. Now, I didn't read the whole entire book. I don't read all the books that I read. I don't read the entire book, okay? Because usually in a book there is a centralized theme, okay? There is a concept that they are trying to get across to you, and once you get that concept and you read their experience using that concept, you got it. That's the book. The rest is just ancillary stuff where you can read it and it's not gonna give you much more value. So you know when you read a book, and this is for all books, when you read a book, you read it until you get the main concept and you know how you can use it in your own life effectively. Like really use it. If you read in a book and you kind of know what they're talking about, but you don't really get it and you don't know how, just keep reading until that sinks in, that hits you. Because until that happens, you're not going to be able to use that book effectively to help you in your own life. Okay, so first one is Grant Cardone's 10x rule. Okay, I'll put a link to that in the description here. Hopefully he gives me some money for doing that. He's probably not going to. Just kidding. I'll put a link to that in the description. I'm gonna put on every video. I'm gonna put a link to Grant Cardone's book, the 10x rule, and the second book is going to be the second book is by Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary V is he is the man, and when I read his book, it changed the way I think about social media marketing and marketing in general. He is an awesome person. He is very passionate at what he does, and he can grow a business from $0 to $100 million like that, because he knows how to build a brand. He knows how to use every single platform that there is out there for social media and any type of marketing for a business in order to get their story out. He's big on telling stories, okay? He's big on hearing or getting out to someone's fan base a story about whatever that business is. He has his own story, and his story is stop doing the things in life that you hate. Just stop doing them. Find whatever it is you love to do. Think about whatever it is you love to do the most. If money was not an object, and do that. Because you can chase money all you want to, but you're never going to find happiness. I can, again, in my previous video, the intro, I told you I had $100,000 plus a year job. I hated going to work every day. I would sit in bed, and I'm sure most of you do this or have done this, sit in bed and say, what excuse can I use to get out of work today? And I was salaried, so I could not, if I didn't go, I didn't have anybody checking on me, but there were people that would bitch and complain and say, oh, Brent didn't show up today, and they couldn't do anything about it. But it's just, I would go to lunch, and I would be 10 minutes late from, again, I didn't have to come to back from lunch at any time I wanted to, or any particular time, but if I came back 5 minutes or 10 minutes late, the people who were hourly, they hated it. And I'm 31 years old. When I was doing this, I was 27, 28 years old, and there were people that were 40, 50, 60 years old working and not being able to have the leeway that I had. but I'm just a different type of person. I went and did a lot of things early on in my life in order to make myself as successful as possible. So, so again, these things that I'm telling you and that I'm showing you and I'm bringing to light are about it's about freedom. It's about finding whatever it is you want to do and implementing these things that I'm teaching you and I'm showing you. I'm giving you everything on a platform, giving it up to you. All you have to do is take it. That's all you have to do. Click a link, follow it. Learn from people who have come before you and have been successful at it. If you're successful at it, there's always something else that you can learn. If you think that you're either the smartest person in the room or the most talented, or you think you are the most successful person in the room, you're in the wrong room. You need to find the room where there's more successful people than you, so you don't think that you're the best. You go up and then you try to be the best in that room. Then you move rooms. Then you go to another place. You surround yourself with people who are more successful than you, who are smarter than you, so you can keep getting better yourself. You start to build your legacy that way. Okay, so real quick, wrap it up. 2 books. Gary Vaynerchuk, or Gary V. His book is called Jab, 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 Right Hook, and it is a ridiculously awesome book. So Jab, 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 Right Hook by Gary V. and the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. Read those 2 books and it will give you some huge insight as to how you need to approach your work ethic and how you need to approach social media marketing on a macro level and a micro level. It is awesome. You can find them on digital downloads. That's what I did. I just got an app. The app is called Scribed. SCRIB as in boy, D as in dog. Scribed, and you get free credits to read a book. It's completely free to start reading at least the beginning of a book, and you can read like a couple chapters and see. And most times in the first few chapters, they're giving away a lot of information, ton of free information in those books. So that's how I started, and then I decided if it's a book I wanted to go ahead and read. And those were the 2 books that hit me the hardest and showed me a way that I can be at the elite status of what it is that I do. And these videos are only a branch of what it is I'm trying to do overall. I'm trying to help people get, once you're successful, what your main objective is to not only continue being successful, but help others be successful. So I guess this is my helping others be successful. So those are the 2 books. Read them. Honestly, read them. They will help you out in everything you do, and they will make you look at your marketing and your consulting business, the way you approach it. It'll make you totally change the way your approach is. If you've already read them, awesome. Put a thumbs up. Again, like and subscribe the video. And if you have any comments on anything, or there's a particular book that I may not know about and you have maybe a suggestion, please put it in the comments below, and I'll look it up and I'll reply to your comment. Okay. Again, like, subscribe, share the video if you want to, with anybody that's looking to get on a course. This is all free. Obviously, it's on YouTube, but it's all free. You get to listen to how to go 0 to 100 really, really, really quick and efficiently. So I hope this video helped and gave you a little bit of insight on some of the things that I'm doing as far as reading and getting more knowledge on the industry, so that you can do it too. Okay. Again, like, subscribe, and comment if you want.